In the wake of the Supreme Court's refusal to take the Texas case, which is a real blow to the legal effort to retain Trump in office, there seems to be a real upheaval of recriminations on the right. Attacks flying in every direction. The Supreme Court has sold us out. The Republican state legislatures have sold us out. The GOP itself has sold us out. And this gives rise to efforts to sort of sabotage the Republican Party, sabotage the Georgia election, calls for starting a new party. Now, I was talking to my wife, Debbie, about this, and this is exactly the Venezuelan road that we want to avoid. Because what happened in Venezuela was that Hugo Chavez cheated brazenly in the election. And the other side, instead of unifying against this and figuring out a strategy to bust the cheating, perhaps even after it occurred, to expose it, to build a coalition, to fix the process, they fractured into multiple parties. And they began to denounce each other and make enemies of each other. Look, American politics is fought in teams. There really are only two parties. There's no real option to create a new party. We need our own side. The problem actually isn't the Supreme Court. They might have ducked it, but they're not the cause of the problem. The Republican state legislatures may again lack the courage to be able to overcome the resistance, the fear of the media, the fear of being doxxed, the fear of having their families and their children threatened, and they may not be willing to take the action that they are constitutionally authorized to take. This all may be true. But who are our adversaries? First, it's the Democratic Party. It's the left. It's the media that's in collusion with the left. It's the digital media that tried to rig the election using the tools of restriction and warnings and censorship. It's the deep state that has targeted us as political opponents and criminalized, essentially, political disagreement. Let's remember who our real opponents are. Let's try to build as broad a coalition as we can to defeat them. This, I think, is what Trump means when he says, we're winning, we're going to fight. We've only started fighting. That's because he's looking not just at the battle, but also at the war.